Hey guys, happy Thursday. And for all of you that do celebrate, happy Thanksgiving and, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay, so obviously, yeah, we are having a maypole in the background. It's certainly not May Day, but there is some important information that we need to know about this. So it just goes into, how the pagan rites were, basically, associated to everything that they thought was Christian. It turned out to be pagan. So that's the good thing about this. So let's see what it has to say. It's interesting. Now, May Day it was so undeniably associated with ancient pagan rites, as it should be across Europe, that in France, church bells were rung all that month to protect the city from flying witches. Okay, so yeah, they've got to protect themselves from us flying witches. And although May itself is still regarded by the superstitious as unlucky, it is especially inauspicious to marry on Friday in May. Fridays traditionally being sacred to the goddess, such as the Nordic Freya, who gave her name to the weekday. Now, the goat-footed one also gave his name to our panic, originally the terrible cry of Pan, who dispersed his enemies with a magic yell that filled them with fear and took away all their strength. So that experience with Pan that people have, where you are like completely freaked out and scared to death, that is what I had when I was like about 12. Don't call on Pan if you are that young and you do not know what you're doing. True panic is actually believed to be only experienced in wild woods or the wilderness, a theme that was portrayed in the haunting Australian movie Picnic at Hanging Rock, 1975. Yeah, I don't think real true panic is that. It's a psychological disorder, and we all know that now. Now, the Australian movie Picnic at Hanging Rock, in which schoolgirls and a teacher disappeared mysteriously on a trip to Hanging Rock, a thinly disguised Ayers Rock, amid a heady atmosphere of repressed sexuality, simmering neurosis, and something darkly paranormal lurking subliminally under the plot. That was great. Something elemental and lusty. Now, Pan is also intimately associated with satires, obviously. Originally so timid that their totem animal was the hare, but later widely seen as a rapacious goat-like being with hooves, hairy legs, a bare human chest, and horns. Horns and hooves don't make a devil. We all know that. Now, that they have assumed archetypal qualities of challenging sexual repression can be seen from the description of deep, secret wound in mid of Dorothy Hare, the eponymous heroine of George Orwell's A Clergyman's Daughter of 1935, which is terrible. A Clergyman's Daughter is terrible, was found, quote, that sort of thing, exceptionally distasteful after watching, quote, certain dreadful scenes between her father and mother as a child. Now, he goes on to say, and then a little later, she had been frightened by some old steel engravings of nymphs, pursued by satires. To her childish mind, these were creatures that lurked in thickets, ready to come bounding forth in sudden swift pursuit. Now, the satire remained with her as a symbol of that specific feeling of dread, of hopeless flight from something more than rationally dreadful. The stamp of hooves in the lonely woods, the lean, furry thighs of the satire. That's kind of sexy. It was not a thing to be altered, not to be argued away. So, obviously, it's Christianity. So what are they going to do? They're going to argue it away. They're going to come up with excuses that as to why they're right and we're wrong. So you guys totally get that though. But I mean, the whole thing with Pan and satire and being associated and being linked with all of that, his mythology, his background, I'm really interested in his drama. The drama, like, did he rise? Is he a dying and rising god? And like Osiris and Tammuz and Lucifer and all of them. So who knows? I don't. But I thought that was really interesting. So I thought I would just pop on, do that really quick for you guys. And if you guys celebrate, I just want to say I'm very grateful for all of you, for everything that you guys contribute to this channel, because without this channel, there would simply not be. So my biggest thing is I am grateful for you guys today and all of the wonderful people in my life. So, all right, guys, I love you all with all of my heart. And I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Yeah. If you celebrate, if not, happy whatever. I'm grateful for you. So, all right, guys, be safe. Don't get sick. I love you guys all the way from Venus all the way back down. That felt really good. I hope you guys heard my elbow pop because that felt really good. So, all right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. And please stay safe and just, don't get into trouble. But all right, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.